And welcome back. This will be episode, the number after 12 of the Norton project. Anyway, I don't like to say the number after 12 out loud because I don't want it to bring me bad luck. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Anyway, I just got these isolastics out of that engine plate tube right there. And I thought, for the benefit of anybody who's never seen these apart, I know most of you guys probably have, but for anyone who hasn't seen them apart, this is what they look like. Now, I know we already had this end off when I first started. If anyone saw that video, you would have seen what kind of awful shape that resin washer was in. And the one on this side is just as old and chewed up and good for nothing as the other one was. So old Father Time has gotten to that one too, so that's utterly useless. Here's one of the shims that go behind that plate right there, go inside there. That's what you would change to adjust your free plate on the axial side of these things. Here are your isolastic rubbers. The three that actually do the supporting, they're a little bit larger than these two inner ones. And the rubber on them is actually quite soft. That allows the engine and transmission to move around like inside of the isolastics and kind of cut the vibration out. But if the engine moves too much, it'll hit these two inner ones, which are a much harder rubber, and they will stop it from moving around too much. But anyway, like I said, I just thought you might like to see what's in there. The front one is apart too. But it's not as long as this one, so it doesn't have as many of these rubber buffers in there. But they're larger in diameter, although that mount, the front mount, is quite a bit shorter in terms of length. Oh, what else? Oh, I know I have in the past replaced these nasty little phenolic resin or fiber or whatever they are washers. I have replaced them with brass washers that are turned up in the lathe, and they work really well. But I won't be using this set of isolastics anymore. I'm going to be ordering the newer ones, which I have to do in a few minutes here because I need to go inside and order a bunch of parts. I need piston rings for that B44 that's ready to go back together. And there's some Triumph parts I need to order for another little job I'm doing for somebody. But hey, look what came in the mail. That nice new old stock sprocket. That's the 20-tooth one that I was after. Anyway, that came from Virginia, and that showed up sooner than the parts that I ordered from England, which is kind of unusual because when I order stuff from England, it just comes across the Atlantic. It lands here in the airport, and that's about it, but stuff that comes from the States, that bounces around like a ping pong ball before it gets here. But anyway, I'll give Andover Norton a pass this time because I'm sure that they were on vacation for Christmas, because this is just a few days into the new year right now. So, and I did get the shipping notice just the other day, so that stuff will get here pretty soon. Okay, I'm getting all my frame parts here all cleaned up. I got most of the muck and the grease off them before I sent them off to the powder coater. So all I'm getting done on this job is the swing arm and the frame. I mean, I could get a lot more stuff done, but the guy who's doing it, I know he doesn't do it full time anymore, and it's a kind of a favor to me, so I want to make it as simple as I can for him. And I don't want to be one of those guys that shows up with a whole bunch of other stuff too, when they said they just wanted the frame and that done. Anyway, so this is all set to go. I just thought I'd show you what I did back here where those holes were drilled through the frame. There was one here above that bronze. Like, what I did was I cut 4 little steel plugs, 5/16, and I welded them in place with the MIG welder. And then where there were low spots, where the bolts had pinched the frame a little bit, I used I filled them in with bronze, sort of like body fill, except it's bronze, so that won't have any trouble in the powder coating of it. one there was so good it didn't need any touch-ups at all. I just ground that off, smoothed it down, and I think that'll be fine. Anyway, what else did I do? I also, if I can get in here and just put my finger there, there's a little area right here in the front of these lugs where the center stand goes that tend to wear, and the center stand ends up going too far forward. So I did weld them in as well, and I welded the faces on the center stand as well. So anyway, that's it for this little clip. So the frame is all set to go off and get powder coated. Okay, I got a nice little thing in the Royal Mail today. Thanks, and Canada Post. Certainly got to thank them. Anyways, I got my replacement parts for what I need to put that Norton transmission back together. Nice new spring for the old one, and a nice new spring compared to that scabby old one. Seals and washers, and some new gaskets. So this is great. I'll be able to put this back together. Shouldn't take me no time at all. Okay, that's it for the transmission. She's all lubed up inside. Got nice new bearings and nice new seals in there where it needed it, especially the seals. They've all been replaced. Let's see, the new 22 sprockets on there, along with the clip and the screw that holds the retaining clip. That little snap ring is pretty important. Don't forget to put that in there, because that's what keeps your clutch from ramming right up against your quill shaft on the main shaft there. So anyway, yeah, that's ready to go. There's the leftover bits and pieces, those old rusty rotten springs, and don't know how well that's focusing. There we go, that's pretty good. And there's the little one, that's in nasty shape too. There's the little bearing I replaced. Couple of old seals and that. This 19.2 sprocket is still quite serviceable. I'll save that for another job. Maybe somebody will come along looking for one someday, or maybe I'll need one myself. So anyway, if you like the video, please click like, consider subscribing. You can even share it with your friends if you want to. Anyway, the next thing that I will probably start doing on this bike while I'm waiting for the frame to get powder coated and all prettied up is the wheels. I'll probably start with the back wheel. So thanks for watching. I'll keep you posted. Toodly-doo.